Hey, what's up, Gary? This is Cam. Got your report and your sales page, and I just wanted to do some quick feedback for you on it. Um, I took some notes here, and I just want to kind of go through the report with you a little bit. And I know you were saying this is kind of your rough draft, so all due respect to that. You know what I'm saying? Everything I tell you, just constructive feedback, not meant to be any kind of like attack on you or anything like that, man. Just trying to help you get it to where you want it. So cool. Let's see here. The first thing that strikes me about this report is it's awful long. At 93 pages, that's a pretty long report. And, I kind of made a little note of that. It's a bit on the long side. Might be taking them a little too deep. If they don't read it, then you don't build a rapport and you don't help them. Okay, so I've been through this whole report and I've read it all, and a lot of the reason why it's long is because of pictures where you're kind of guiding them step by step on how to do things. So I don't think the 93 pages is too big of a deal, but I have to say in the beginning here, it's a little excessive and you might lose some people. I think this part's great, where you talk about your personal story. You need to watch your spacing. The spacing is jacked up, man. These paragraphs need split up. This is too hard on the eyes for people to read. So, like at the end of this sales right here, bam, bam, double space that. At the end of this time right here, double space that. Space up these paragraphs. Nice. I like this bit on the time. That's a nice share, man. Nice little share for them on the little free timer. This is a bad look. I don't like this look right here with the special offers. I think the special offers should go at the end of the report. I don't like throwing the special offers at them right there in the beginning, right when they get in here. That's my take on it. You haven't really won anybody over yet. They have no reason to know, like, or trust you yet. So the special offers don't really make sense right here. You kind of need to prove yourself first. And you're going to do that with the report. So I don't like the look of the special offers right here. So see, this is nice spacing right here, man. You got nice spacing right here with these paragraphs. This is better. I thought this beginning part where you kind of go into this, and maybe I'm reading this a little tired, but I just felt like, this whole beginning part was, I don't know, like too, I don't know what the right word is. It just didn't feel like paced right, like it felt like, I was skimming, until I got to, or see this part right here. This is a real big, it was too long right here. How to use this report, and you go into all these steps. I feel like it's just too much, man. It's too much of an overview. And then when you get to this, a brief history of marketing on the internet, I feel like a lot of people, man, that's going to be a drop-off point right there. It's like, what? I don't need a brief history of marketing on the internet. I mean, it just sounds like it's going to be boring. So, that you might kind of curb that back a little bit. You have a problem to solve. Some of the stuff where you talk about, I see why it's there. You're setting up content for the end result on these quizzes. There might be a better way to organize this information. I guess that's what I'm getting at. There might be a little bit of a better way to organize this information that paces it better for people, so they get through all your information and they don't just like skim it and miss out a bunch of important stuff. That's basically what I'm saying. We can talk about this on call on Tuesday. When I talk to you on Tuesday, I'll show you a nice way to organize information that might help you like evenly pace this a little bit better. But this beginning stuff is where I see most of the problem. This beginning stuff. This right here in Module 5, in Module 6, in Module 8, in Module 10. Okay, look, we're already on almost page 20, and we're just now getting out of what we're going to be talking about. You know, we haven't even got through what we're going to be talking about yet, and we're already on page 19. So you see what I'm saying? It might be a little bit unnecessary. This whole thing right here in module 10 and module 9 and module 7, this all might have been summed up in a simple, you know, mind map or something, you know, a simple mind map image, you know, or, you know, just, you know, one page maybe. I think all this stuff right here should be summed up on one page. You know, that's my take on that. Just kind of like condense that, what we're going to cover stuff down a little bit. And just jump right into it, man, because let's face it, when they buy this special report, they're buying it off the strength of your sales page. And your sales page is promising easy commissions, right? Quick Q&A commissions. So when they hit this, man, they're already looking for the golden nugget, man. So in the what we're going to cover, you basically want to tell them what you're going to cover. All right, guys, I'm going to show you how to use simple quizzes to, you know, get people to buy stuff and earn you affiliate commissions. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to show you a free way to do it, and I'm going to show you paid options as well. You're going to love it. So let's get into it. And you might not necessarily need to go through all the modules like that. You just need a simple little paragraph, a simple overview that kind of tells them, hey, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using quizzes to get affiliate commissions. It's going to be sweet. You know, that's kind of what you need to do, because they're ready to get into it, you know. So, okay, essential quiz elements. This is pretty good. I like this. Essential quiz elements. One of the problems I had with this is it looks like some of this stuff is a different color, which makes me feel like this has been cut and pasted. This is not something you wrote. This is information that you have cut and pasted. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'm just saying that's the impression it gives off. So you definitely want to fix this in the final version and make sure everything is the same color. Not this red stuff, of course. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this didactic information in here. You want to make sure it's the same color, because whenever you see this like light gray color, it gives this impression that it's been cut and pasted from another source. Same with this right here. So, okay. Answer the Q&A, answers and questions. I like some of the stuff you talk about in here about how to find your questions and answers on Amazon. I like some of that stuff. I think it's cool. And also, I like the Q&A angle as well, Gary. I thought that was a cool angle, man. And I think it can help people a lot if they can use it right. I think it's a cool angle. So it's a cool strategy. Just kind of looking here. Just kind of looking here. I wrote notes. I don't know why I'm not going back to my notes. You know, when you're doing reports like this, you got to make sure you're not bogging people down. You can't bog people down at a whole bunch of didactic information, because if you do that, you're not going to win. You know, they're not going to make it do your report, and they're going to move on to something else. So they might have bought it. They're probably not going to buy another one, because the impression you left is, man, this stuff is boring. I can't make it through this stuff. You know what I mean? It's, you know, we're in the business of educating and entertaining and inspiring. You know, we're doing a few different things. Just giving them the information isn't quite enough. We also are trying to inspire them a little bit. We're also trying to entertain them a little bit. So, you know, that's one thing you got to keep in mind. So, but as a whole, I like this strategy. I like this strategy as a whole, and I think this can be a great special report, man. It would be nice if you had, you know, some real-time examples of people who use quizzes and some of the results they got. That would be really, really nice. if you kind of use some examples. So just kind of looking through here. It's a big piece of content. This is all solid. This is all solid stuff, man. It's all solid here. Be careful about this PLR thing. PLR is a good tool, like you said, but PLR doesn't have any soul for the most part. It doesn't have a lot of soul. And it doesn't have a lot of soul for a reason, because it's up to the person using it to kind of insert their own personality into it, so they get to build the rapport so that people are opening their emails and doing business with them. So that's one thing just to kind of keep in mind when they're using PLR. So giving them some PLR resources, nice shares there, man. Again with the font, man. Again with the coloration, I would fix that. This right here, font sizes are jacked up. This needs to go to the same size as this stuff. And I'm sure you're aware of that. I know this is a rough draft. I like showing them the Google Forms option on the quizzes. It's nice that you give them a completely free option. It's really good, man. People will really appreciate that. And I like the step-by-step on the quizzes. Now, another thing is you might be able to find some video on YouTube, you know, and you know, you could even do a video yourself if you wanted to, but you might save that for an upsell. But this is good though. This step-by-step here is good. These steps are out of order. I don't know if you noticed that, but like this goes from that's another thing I noticed. Step 4 to step 8. Step 2 to step 4. You know, it's like I don't understand what's happening here. So that seems a little out of order. Step 2, step 4, step 8. You know, it seems a little bit out of. It doesn't seem like it's in sequence. All right. It's good on that. It's good on that. All right. So nice option with the Google quizzes. Now with the Thrive Themes WordPress plugin, the Thrive Quiz Builder, I would like to see you put a link in here to that resource so they can click on it and go right to it. I know it's a paid option. It'd be nice if you gave them a ballpark figure of how much it costs. Hey, right now this thing costs, as of the time of this writing, this resource costs this much money, right? That's just as of the time of this writing, just so they know what it would cost them. LeadsHook looks really cool. When you go to LeadsHook, the pricing is not clear. So it would be nice if you gave them a link to LeadsHook, and it would be nice if you gave them a price as of the time of this writing. This is how much you can expect to, you know, pay for LeadsHook. This is what it costs, right? Just give them that information. That'd be nice. Also, man, you know, this is an affiliate marketing report. This is about affiliate marketing. So, you know, I know that, you know, if LeadsHook has an affiliate program, I know Thrive Themes used to have an affiliate program. I'm actually an affiliate for Thrive Themes. I'm not, but I think they closed their program to new affiliates. But if either of these have affiliate programs, not a bad idea to mention that to people, You know, it's not a bad idea to mention that if they have affiliate programs that they could sign up for. So this is all good right here. I'm good with this stuff. Leads Hook's a nice share, man. I think that was a cool share. That looks like a really cool piece of software. Looks really neat. Now, what you got to remember is you're creating a report about affiliate marketing here. This is an affiliate marketing report. You're showing them how to get affiliate commissions. So, and in doing that, you actually included a module 7 for Facebook, free and paid traffic, which I liked. I thought that was really good. You didn't go in super in depth, but you know, you gave them something to go on, and I thought it was good. I thought you did a good job with that. You know, I especially like your paid traffic strategy for Facebook. I really love the. I think the creating the page might have been a little unnecessary. You could probably link them to a free video on YouTube to show them how to create a Facebook fan page. You might be able to shave a few pages off your report if you do that. You wouldn't believe how many people see a report that's 93 pages and they're like, "What? I'm not reading that." But you know, so you know, but like a lot of this is just pictures, so it's not as big as it looks. Down here, I thought you had a really nice share. Right here, Turbo Ad Finder. A little bit of a typo right there, but still, Turbo Ad Finder, nice share, man. This is a great way for them to actually model advertising on Facebook. And I think that, you know, putting their quizzes in, you know, simple paid ads is a really nice way to get people engaged in their quizzes. So I think that's a nice it's a nice ad, man. That's a nice share. So this stuff right here, man, again, the spacing is off here. This needs spaced better. This needs spaced properly. Just trying to see if I remember anything else. I think you provide a lot of value in here, man, for the amount of money that you're charging. I think towards the beginning of the report, there's some issues with how the information is organized. But you know, we'll talk about that on call. There might be a way to make it a little bit easier to consume in the beginning. I think once you really get into the quizzes and once you get into the meat of it, it kind of moves pretty good and moves pretty fast. Because people are starting to see the potential. But in the very beginning, you know, the first 40 pages, they're not seeing the potential. It's just a whole bunch of information on crap they probably don't feel like doing. So, you know, I think in the beginning, it's important to really give them a bird's eye view of what you're going to be doing, you know, very quickly, you know, in a paragraph or two, very quickly. Here's what we're going to be doing, man. We're going to be using quizzes to, you know, get affiliate commissions, right? And it's really awesome, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. You know, very quickly give them a bird's eye view, so kind of keep them moving forward. Okay, step 1, the first thing we need to do is this, boom, 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 and just kind of move it forward. But we'll talk about it. It's cool. I mean, I think overall, this is a great report, man. I mean, I think the information needs organized a little bit differently to keep the pacing right. But this is good, man. I like you talk about following up with your leads. It's good. Just kind of looking here. I like this. Little bit about you know, not always using the word quiz. You can use the word like assessment and, you know, analysis and stuff like that. I think it's really cool, man. It's really good stuff. Tying it all together. Now this I don't mind. I think with the conclusion, tying it all together, kind of a wrap up of everything you covered, this is good. This is where you can put the the kind of longer stuff of what you're getting ready to, of what you just covered. But in the beginning, I think maybe just a little bit more of a quicker bird's eye view of what you're going to be doing exactly, just so you don't leave them in suspense and you start sending on these, big setups that they don't really understand exactly, why they're doing it, and it looks really crappy, like they don't want to do it, So let's see. Okay, and then your recommended resources, you got, looks like you're probably going to link these, I'm guessing. I would definitely put links to these up in the sections where you're actually talking about them as well. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's not bad. You might think about easing back on some of the affiliate marketing in your report. And we'll talk about this more on call on Tuesday. But, right now, man, you're in a beginning stage and you're really trying to build some authority for yourself. When you start sending people out to other people's stuff, you're building authority for them and you're giving them your leads. These are leads you just got. And if you're giving them to marketers that are better than you, frankly, they've just been doing it longer than you, so they're a little better. They have more experience. And if you're giving them your leads, then what's going to happen is you're going to be in a competition with them in the inbox. And they're probably going to win, at least for a while, until you get a little bit better at, email marketing. So I would, if it was me, I mean, you got to do what you want to do. You're the boss. If it was me, I would ease back on the affiliate marketing. I would link out to your own resources or free resources. But that's just me, man. You have to do what's best for you. Okay. Report. Like this. This is good stuff. You might add a link back to your blog here too. Be sure to join Facebook group for 30-minute marketing exclusive members only. And then maybe a little, I'll see you on the blog, or, well, you got this link to your blog. So I don't know. I think that's good. I think that's good, man. I like what I see here, man. This is good. This is a good report. This is a good report. It needs a few tweaks. Maybe reorganize a few things. Make the information a little easier to consume, especially in the beginning. But all in all, man, I like it. This is good stuff. All right. Now your sales page. With the sales page, okay, so with the sales page, you got a report that is about affiliate marketing, and it's about a cool new strategy for affiliate marketing, right? It's a shame for you not to make commissions when everyone else does it so easily. So it looks a little funky for a headline, like it doesn't quite pop right. If it was me, I might make this look a little bit different. I might use a different font on this. And I might change my headline too. I might change my headline a little bit. If you think about you have some stats in here that I thought were pretty good. Quizzes are hot right now. 330% month-on-month grow rate. 8 out of 10 of most shared articles to 7 so far were quizzes. There might be a nice headline in here. 8 out of 10 of the most shared articles in 2017 so far were quizzes. I have to think about that. We can talk about that a little bit more later. But yeah, I think that this might need a little bit of work, this headline up here. Are you tired of hearing about everyone else's success stories with none of your own to tell? You spend hours a day creating content with no results, finding new content harder to running out of ideas for blog posts. How many blog posts do you need to write to get people to notice you, your blog, and your affiliate offers? You know how this story ends. Let's stop right here. Otherwise, keep reading. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. If you know how this story ends, then stop right here. Otherwise, keep reading. There's no story yet. I mean, there is no story. It's a whole bunch of questions. I mean, it's like I see what you're trying to do here, but this seems, premature. Stop right here if you know how the story ends. Well, they all think they know how the story ends. The story ends with them losing. That's how they think the story ends. So maybe you might change this to like something like, you might think you know how the story ends, but you would be wrong. You're going to want to keep reading. You know what I mean? Don't even give them a choice. Just send them to keep reading, They all think they know how the story ends, and they're already they already doubt you. They're already on a sales page, so their defenses are already up. So I would change this thing right here. To me, this feels like it needs to be bigger. This might be the most important sales page you will ever read. You might even change sales page to thing. This might be the most important thing that you will ever read. Here's why. This seems like it should pop more. This right here should pop more. I mean, I know why it's small, because this was big. I think the wording on this needs changed. I think this needs to pop more. You probably do it with putting some a different color around it. Maybe putting it in a bubble or something like that. There's a few ways you could do it. I think it needs to pop more. It's really simple. I'm an internet marketer. When I started using this exact method to build my content, I started to make affiliate sales and continue to make sales using this method. And during that time, I learned a few valuable lessons. Lessons that got me to where I am today. Honestly, lead me to this point to share my story and success with you today. Just got to right now. That's a good thing. Quite frankly, I expect you to be. There are 3 reasons to believe what I'm saying. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. I don't know what this little period is doing down here. And okay, so I think that the sales page, it needs a little work. What we have here is we have a report that's going to teach them a new strategy for affiliate marketing. And it's a cool strategy. It's neat. It's cool. And I think that we need to connect the dots a little bit more on the sales page. That's my take on it. Another thing I don't like about the sales page is that when I got here, this video started playing automatically, and it's like way down here, right? So it made me feel like when I got here and I heard that music start playing, it made me feel like some kind of weird spammy pop-up just popped up behind this sales page, like a pop under, and it's playing some weird music. So automatically, I'm not reading this anymore. Automatically, I'm scrolling down to find the video, right? So all that copy got ignored because I'm scrolling down here to find the video, and I'm turning it off. So I don't know that this necessarily needs to be on autoplay if it's down here. Because they're going to be scrolling down to figure out where the music's coming from, or they're going to be even worse. They're going to be looking in their thing to see if any weird windows popped up. I think that if you're going to have this autoplay, then you need narration on it, not just music. That's what I think. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm not gonna sit on here all day and beat up this sales page. We can talk about the sales page more when we're on call on Tuesday. But the basics of this is the report's pretty good. It needs a little it needs some condensing. It needs a little bit of reorganization for the content. But all in all, it's a pretty cool report, man. I think it's something to be proud of. And this sales page needs a little work. Okay. For this sales page to sell that report, it's going to need a little bit of work. So, but this is your first one, man. And I commend you, sir. You're doing a great work. You're doing great work, man. I think you're doing a great job. You have a lot to be proud of. And I will see you on call on Tuesday at, I believe, at 10 a.m. for me. So, all right, man. Good work. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Peace, brother.